Hey, how you doing? Uh, my new glasses again. I had to. I was gonna show you, but I didn't have time. I had to hurry up and do it. But right here, if you look, I don't know if you can see it real good, but back there, I have a pipe. See right there? I don't know if you see it. Oh, there it is. I got the pipe right here. I'm gonna use the end of this as a pointer. So right here is that pipe right here, and I got a metal hose that's down there, and it's got the faucet piece right there, and it was leaking at the refrigerator, so I cut it and I put tape down at the bottom so it wouldn't go through, and that was a quick fix until I can get a cord long enough to do it. But sorry it wasn't that I didn't show you what I did, but it's until I can get a hose to go from the one piece to thing to there, and I may have to get another thing, but I really don't want to replace that part because that's a pain in the ass to do, because I don't have the proper flange tools to do it with and tighten them and stuff, crimp them. I don't have the proper tools. I wish I did, but well, I could probably find something on Let Go, and maybe I could trade them or something, and I could be able to do it that way, because it's got it's the old red pipe, water pipe, and I doubt I don't know if they use it anymore or not, but I'd have to find something to match it. But I know how to use the flange and the crimper. I know how to use those. I just don't have them, because I've used them before when I did my uncle's bathroom, my aunt and uncle's bathroom a long time ago, and I did the bathtub, walls, everything. And it actually came out pretty good. I actually did really good on it. First time. I even did the sheetrock and everything. And I think I painted it, I'm not sure, I can't remember. But I did all kinds of stuff with it. But that's a side thing, so I'm gonna put fixing the fridge. It was a new refrigerator we got. You know, I don't think you saw it. But see right there. New refrigerator. Different one. So it's pretty cool. You know. Sorry about the stuff. We was moving stuff around and everything, trying to get the refrigerator in. We still putting stuff back. So that's why it's like that. Basically, if you need a quick fix, all you do is drill holes in the bottom, and I had the hose long enough. It was about, well, it was like this one right here, actually. I could have used that one. But it was about that long, you know, where my fingers are. It was about that long, and I cut it down to about there, and then I pushed it down through the cloth that's underneath the trailer. I could have used that one, but I forgot I had that. So I got that little piece right there, and I got some outside, stuff like that. But that's what I did. The card, I got to figure out how to work on it, you know, because I got to get it done. You know, I'm just tired of messing with it. But that's the other thing. This is about the. But if you ever want a quick fix, you know, if your pipe's leaking from you know, we just can't use the ice maker or the water thing, you know. Which on the other one we didn't use that one either, so not a big deal. You know, I could always get another piece to go from. See, it wasn't leaking where the thing was. It was leaking where it goes into the refrigerator, leaking through there, and it wasn't doing like it was supposed to, and it kept dripping out. So apparently that turn piece to turn it off and on is dripping, and it's leaking. It might not be closing like it's supposed to. So I might have to get another one of them, but I might have to crimp it, you know, get another one and crimp it onto the red one. But I have to get the crimping tool, and I don't have that. So I have to figure out how to do that. I might see if they still have the red pipe, and if they do, then maybe it'll work. And I just get the pieces I need. And I have to get me, well, if I can get that, then I'll actually have something I can work with. You know, I know how to use. And I could actually use that for my invention that I have. And I gotta have piping and stuff. But that's something different. It's another invention idea. But I got a few invention ideas. You know, one I call a beach car, one I call the U-clamp, which is a universal clamp. Which actually they have U-clamp, so I have to think of another name for it. Or easy clamp, or, you know, something that they don't have for a name. But I'm not going to tell the ideas. And there's another one that I have an idea of, is a three-wheel motorcycle that you can ride in the rain. But I'm not telling about that one until I get it done. I'd like to at least build a model of one to show how it works. And if I could build a wild model one to show how it works, you know, maybe like a one-person one, then I knew it would work. Because I could probably use, you know, like the cart back and use the moped front and just put it on there somehow. You know, figure out a way to do it and do everything I was going to do. And you can ride it in the rain. You know, of course it'd have to be three-wheel. Can't have two-wheel and do it the way I want to do it. But it's kind of like half car, half motorcycle, or half bike. You know, because the only thing about the car part, well, there's a few things, but I'm not getting into it. But I also have the beach car, which is a car, boat, and a plane together, and I already got that figured out. And the other one is clamps that you use for, you know, battery things, and it's already figured out and everything. All I have to do is, you know, get it to where I can be able to, and you just connect them. I'm not getting into that one until I, you know, I'm going to send it to myself, and then I'll tell you what it was. You know, I'm going to send all the ideas to myself. And that way, you know, it's basically, if I leave it like it is, leave it closed with a post date on it, and it'll show that, you know, I thought of those ideas, and I already had them in my head. And somebody else stole my idea. But, it's pretty cool. You know, some of you that already seen it knows it, you know what they are. But I think right now my favorite, and I think would do the most, would be the jumper cables. Because the way I want to design them, anyone can use them. Even if you have messed up hands, you could be able to do it. You know, little kids could do it, but I wouldn't advise it. But, you know, like old people with arthritis and stuff, it's real simple. They bare just minimum effort, at bare minimum effort, and be able to use them. And they're interchangeable, and you got different styles for different batteries, which I think would be pretty cool. Which I have to figure out I got the 3 of them figured out, but the marine, top post and side post I got figured out. I just have to figure out the one for the you know, like moped batteries and stuff. Figure that one out. But anyways, you know, that's something whole different story thing. But I'll tell you about those later. You know, and that way if I have them on YouTube, at least people can see, hey, this is when he put them on, blah blah blah, and that was his ideas. And I'm not giving my idea away. And if they want it, they have to buy it. If not, I'm going to sue them. Because I don't authorize anybody to take my ideas unless I sell them and build them myself. That's the only way that they can have the idea. They just have to buy one. You know. And they're not going to mass produce it just because they buy one and then they take my idea from me. That's not going to happen. Because I came up with that idea. Especially the motorcycle one. Harley Davidson would want to take my idea and not pay me for it, and I'm not doing that. They want my idea, they're gonna have to pay me. I'm not just giving them my idea. I don't think so. You want it, you pay for it. At least give me the prototype that you built. Maybe, okay, 2 prototypes of the bike you built. That would be my payment. That would make me happy. You do that, and you can build as many as you want, as long as I get the first 2. And there's going to be 2 different types. One shift manual, and one electric. Not electric. Automatic motorcycle motor, because they do make them now. They have a motorcycle motor that's automatic, and you ain't got to worry about shifting. So that would be really cool. Have one like that and one shifting. And if you want to put Harley Davidson on it, as long as I get the first 2, 1 of each, that'd be my payment. That's the only way you're going to take my idea. Because if you try to build one, I will sue you. I guarantee you, I will sue you. And it's my idea, and I'm telling you that today is September 1st, 2018, and it is now, I can't see the clock because of the light in my eyes, 6:50 something. I can't see it. 6:50, stupid light, 2 I think. 6:52. That light just blinded me. That's why I try not to look directly at it when it's on. But Harley Davidson does not have permission to take my idea unless they talk to me and make a contract saying that I get the first 2 models. The first one is, the 2 models will be, one is, and it's going to be the colors I want and the way I want it to look. One would be the standard, and one would be an automatic engine. That's the only way you get my idea. You do not have my permission unless I sign the contract saying that specific thing, and I get them before you sell anything. That's going to be the deal. You do not have my permission, because if you do, I will sue you faster than looking at me. Faster than you can build that bike, I will sue you, and I will win, because it belongs to me, and it's my idea. Nobody thought of this idea ever. It's the first of its kind, and it's going to be the only one of its kind. And if you want the idea, you're going to have to pay for it. You ain't getting it for free. I guarantee that. But just like the any of my ideas, the beach car, boat, and the plane, that's my idea. Nobody has the right to take it. I'm going to make that one myself and sell it, because I'm going to make it to where I have the parts available, whatever, and I know how it needs to be done and everything. I'm just trying to figure out one part of it, and that's the plane engine. I'm trying to figure that part out. I'd like to use one certain engine, but with the car and boat, I got that part figured out, and I got the plane part figured out, flying it. But the engine part I got to work on. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of engine, or maybe 2 engines, or have it to where it, it crosses over or something to something else or something. I'm still trying to figure it out now. And the jumper cables, I know I could sell that one and make a lot of money from that one, and it would have different parts. It would come with everything. I just don't know the price because of how much it would cost to make one, and then go it's not going to be real expensive, but it's not going to be cheap either because of what it entails. And if I can do it cheap, then so be it. I'll make it cheaper. At most, maybe 75 to 100 to start with. According to, that's just a figure. It's not going to be exact. It might even be cheaper than that. If I can get it made for like $20, I'm going to sell it for $50. So I'm going to make some money. And if I can if I make them somewhere between $50 to $30, it's going to be no more than 75. I'm going to make some money from it, because that's for my time, effort, and parts. It helps me build more, plus I get extra, for my time. And I'm going to send the idea to a company. And actually, I know exactly who to call and who to get in contact with, and I know I can make some money off of that one. I just have to figure out how much it's going to cost me to get it done. You know, I know I can make some money from that one. And if I can get that one done, I could probably go on Shark Tank and get them, get one of them to go in on it and help mass produce and mass sell them. Because it's one of a kind, nobody has it, and it's a upgrade, and anyone can use it. You know, old person that had, with the most arthritis in the world would be able to use it. You know, real simple. You know, but that's my idea for that. But anyways, the thing about the refrigerator, if you want to fix it, all you have to do is drill some holes and push the pipe all the way through and set the pipe in there according to what size line you have, and put it down through there so that way it drips down through the house. And that way, or you can have a drip pan, make a drip pan out of something and put a hole in it, and then put a hole in there and it still drip through. But the way I have it is a better idea. It's just like a washing machine line. You know how the water goes from the washing machine out through the hose and down through the pipe? Same idea. That's where I got the idea from. And that way it's down through the floor and everything, and it's not on the floor and in the refrigerator, stuff like that. But we have the refrigerator now, so we got a nice one that works real good. I just want to get the water hooked up so we can have ice and stuff. But we'll have to get a different tray, because the bottom of it's broken. So I have to see where I can get a tray from. But, yeah, the light's bright. But anyways, I need to get that light out my eyes. But, that's what the deal is. And the thing about the inventions, no one has any right to them unless I sign a paper myself saying that it's okay. And now I make a contract with them. That's the only way they get my idea. And just like Harley Davidson, I'll sue them. I'm not joking. I will sue them. But later.